Welcome to van build number 50. Crazy, we're already at 50. This is a 2025 144 all-wheel drive Sprinter with a completely custom layout that we have never done before. We've got a lot that we packed into this 144. So before we go in for the full tour, it's actually gonna start out here in the beginning. We did this custom drop-down table on the exterior of the van so that if you're hanging out outside, you do have a nice space here that you could prep food or take things in and out of the van. Easily folds up and stows away for driving. Now let's go in for the full tour. When you first enter the van, we have her kitchen here, which I actually love these green countertops. These are Corian solid surface countertops. And we did do a flip up extension here at the sliding door to give you even more room when you are cooking or doing dishes. Because this is a 144, the kitchen does get smaller so that we can still keep this section at the sliding door open to get in and out of the van. She does have a stainless steel sink, the beautiful brushed nickel faucet, and then a little bit of storage underneath with drawers and storage underneath her sink. Now in the front of the van, we do have the custom white oak headliner shelf. And then a really unique feature in the front of the van is this bathroom cabinet. This is the first time we've actually done a bathroom like this. So this is essentially just her shower. You lift up the bamboo countertop, which secures into place on the wall. And then you can open the front cabinet doors to expose the shower underneath. She'll install a shower curtain hanging down from the ceiling, and that way she can take a shower in this space. It was a design challenge for sure to make this a reality for our client, but we do build custom, and this was a huge request of hers to not have a full interior wet bath. She wanted this shower cabinet. I'm not sure that she's going to be using it all the time, but she did want to have the option of showering inside her van, but then keep it discreet where it doesn't look like a wet bath. So all in all, it turned out beautifully. I think it's going to function really well for her, and that's kind of that. She does have a pull-out toilet from underneath her fridge cabinet. So we do have this floor to ceiling cabinet next to the shower cabinet with her toilet in there on a heavy duty drawer slide that she can pull out, use, and then put it away. There is also a vent installed in this cabinet so that she can exhaust out through the roof, which is the way that you're supposed to install vents when you're venting a toilet. Above that, we have her 115 liter isotherm fridge. And then this upper cabinet flips up and she does have a microwave in here. So like I said, this is a small van, but we fit so much in here. I think it's going to be really functional for her when she hits the road. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, this is a completely custom layout, and we actually have a new bed system in this van that kind of sleeps in 3 different ways. So you do have your convertible space here, where during the day, this can be set up to eat, play games, work, whatever you want to do here. And then this tabletop does come off, and this space that I'm sitting on converts to almost a twin size bed. You have your bed up here so you could sleep 2 people separately. You also can pull this bed all the way out and extends to the countertops to create a almost queen size bed up here. We do have the flares on both sides, so it does extend your sleeping space from side to side in the van. So all in all, the functionality of this is pretty cool because you have different configurations depending on if people are traveling with you. And then next to me here, we do have a dresser cabinet for even more storage. We have upper cabinet storage on both sides. And I also love the way that we finished out the flares with our white oak, essentially window frames, but they're not actually window frames. They're just flare frames. And we do have a bunk window on the passenger side that you can open and vent. We also have a skylight. First time we put a skylight in a van so you can lay in your bed and look up at the stars. It does have a shade on it so that you can close it if you want to have blackout privacy at night. We have window covers for all of the windows in the van, and the rear doors actually don't have windows, and I think that was more a safety thing for her to feel safe at night because she is mostly going to be sleeping on this upper bed in the rear.
Now let's talk about what we added to the outside of this 2025 144. So as Sarah mentioned, this is an all-wheel drive. We didn't do a full suspension kit on this, but we did replace the leaf spring in the back with the Van Compass OptiRate leaf spring, which again just gets that butt back up to the standard ride height, which is essential for us after we add the weight that we do into these vehicles. For durability and longevity, the client opted for the truck bed spray here at the bottom, over the plastic panels, behind the plastic panels, and then we also do it with the color match up on the roof. Again, just make makes it really rust-proof and bomb-proof for the future. For accessibility, we added the running boards on both the driver and the passenger sides. And here on the passenger side, you have a full-length running board to really help our client get in and out because the 144s are so tall. We added some window tint to the front driver and passenger windows as well. And then back here at the flares, we did install the 144 flares from Flare Space. So this was the first time that we have done these, and we really liked the way that these turned out. The client opted to only have a bunk window here on the passenger side. So when she's laying kind of with her head on the driver's side, she can still look out the passenger side. The bunk window turned out great with the flare, and we did also color match these to match the rest of the vehicle as well. Also on the outside, we added the 8-foot Dometic powered awning. This is one of our favorite awnings to use for this application because it's all remote controlled and it does not have the vertical legs that come down for support, but it does also have the wind sensor. So if you are camping and get high wind, it will automatically retract itself. We didn't do anything with the wheels and tires on this one. These are just the stock black factory wheels, which I think look great, and she's got her factory tires as well. Now, as we come around to the back of the vehicle, we did something a little bit different here at the back. Because of the unique platform bed design, we wanted to give the client as much storage as possible and also accessibility to the electrical and plumbing components. So this van is loaded up with power. It has 810 amp hours of Battleborn batteries. That is 3 of their GC3 270 amp hour batteries. That is fed by both 60 amps of alternator charging, shore power, and 300 watts of solar up on her roof. In the middle, between the wheel wells, right over the axle, she's got 40 gallons of fresh water, and she also has a 2.5 gallon water heater over on this side as well. So she has a pump that feeds the outdoor shower, the inside sink, and her indoor shower. And she also has an auxiliary pump for winterizing her water heater as well. Now, storage was a big priority for this client. So we do have this really big, really tall storage space that she can access here at the back. We actually have 2 of the cushions that fill in and make the full bed in the back, as well as her water hose for her outdoor shower. This client definitely had a list of custom requests, and that is what we do. We are custom crafted vans, but a few of the unique features that she wanted was this beautiful open shelf that we have on the driver's side in the back. So there's actually 2. There's one that's attached to her closed face cabinet, and then she also has an open shelf face one where she's gonna have little plants and books and things come down, whatever she wants to do to decorate. We did finish everything off with really durable white oak. So this is white oak plywood with stick white oak trim. So what we love about the white oak is that it's really durable. It's not gonna scratch, it's not gonna ding. With the Rubio monocoat finish that we put on this, you can actually just buff it with a Scotch-Brite pad and it just comes right back to how it looks when it's brand new. So this is one of our favorite features in this van and all of the vans that we've been building lately. She also opted for the slat white oak ceiling. And again, we carried that white oak trim throughout with trimming out her skylight with it, trimming out her vent fan and her AC unit. So for climate control, she does have the Dometic RTX 2000 air conditioner, which is roof mounted. She also has the SPAR S2 D2 diesel heater. So she's got heat, air conditioning, plenty of ventilation with the skylight, the vent fan, and the bunk window. Honestly, it's really hard in these van tours to remember everything that goes into one of these vans. This is such a long process. Our typical build time is like 3 to 6 months with our clients, depending on exactly how custom it gets. We are right now taking our last 2 reservation spots for 2026. So if you are interested in working with us, there's a link below to our website where you can book a call and fill out a contact form if you're interested in having a van built in 2026. This thing's a beautiful van. We're very excited for our client to get it. We'd love to hear what you think about some of the unique features in the comments down below. And we'll see you guys for Van Build 51 very soon.